standing on Babbacombe Downs in Torquay. Over this shoulder you can see a whole line of hotels, and if I move this way a little bit you can see a bit more of the Downs. We go around now, we're looking right along the Downs, nice long green area, enjoyed in the summer by visitors and all year round by us locals. Now just in front of us, where these people are standing, it's a block of toilets. You have to go down some steps because the toilets are on a ledge 10 feet below the top of the cliff. And this is the big problem. Some rich restaurateur came along not so long ago, stood here and looked at the view. Thought, wouldn't it be wonderful if I built a fish restaurant here and all my clientele could sit in this fish restaurant looking at this wonderful view. But unfortunately he didn't ask himself the question, if I was standing here once he built his stupid fish restaurant, which will extend a further 10 feet up into the air, what sort of view I would have. Anyway, in a little while there's a gentleman coming along from the Keep Your Fishy Fingers Off Babbacombe Downs. He's going to mark out the extension on the Downs of how big this fish restaurant will be. And I'm here to report on that to you, the viewers of YouTube.
You can stand around with it if you want to. I was going to leave it.
Well, things are happening. Guy with his arm up seems to be the organiser.
This is the plan attached to the minutes, which is there. So, let's get it pegged out.
Activity. He's just explained now the place is going to be given away for free, so the developer can build a place. It's a fish shop, fish restaurant, and he's now going to peg the place out as to how it's going to eventually possibly look. Well, they started hammering the pegs in, putting some tape up so that we can see what how much of the Downs and the view we're going to lose. And they're working on the official plan. This is the organiser of the event. It's getting even further around than I thought.
Oh yeah. Isn't this our program? Of course.
There was a car over there.
You are? What about it?
Well, I put a bid in for it, you see.
Oh, is it? Of course, yeah.
Still not sure what the American flag's for. All the stakes are being put in and tapes being put up to show how much space this place will take up. And it's basically going to take a lot of space up. No sign of Nick by the mayor so far. So here's a message, Nick. Don't build a fish shop here. Nobody wants it. Well, you do. Well, we're having a group photograph here for the Herald Express, all the protesters. Smile, you'll be on the front page of the Herald Express. It'll also be on YouTube.
Wonderful job.
Thanks very much, folks.
Okay, thank you.
And busdriving.blogspot.com.
Although we've run out of tape, the area that's taken out is the area which is given to the developer on a lease, apparently for no charge and no rent. Now that is quick to stop me wrong. Really what we needed to do is go back to his friends, his family, his acquaintances, his work, your clubs, your organisations, explain to them what's going on, and ask them to write to the mayor to reverse the decision, and bring it back to the community so to discuss something sensible. Okay?
So sensible thing to do with the bloody Downs.
What we don't want to do is turn this into a mayor bashing. It's about this issue and the principle of this issue, and that it's not democratic. Not just undemocratic.
I think of you wearing something that sounds like Kim. Oh yeah, he's fun.
Thanks for being here. What realistically do you expect your chances of stopping this happening? Just doing that on YouTube.
Oh yeah, no, that's all right. Well, I don't know.
Oh well, we can on the flag, haven't we?
Yeah,
see next Tuesday. Yeah, all about it.
I keep getting feedback from people like the prospective parliamentary candidate Marcus Wood saying there's a lot of people in favour. Well, I've yet to see any evidence. I've yet to see any evidence of the mayor consulting with anyone.
Should we start a Facebook campaign to have a fish restaurant here and see how many people join?
The whole campaign's been wide open to people with the opposite view from the outset. Even the petition that comes on the Downs here, there's a separate petition that sits alongside it for people to put their name down in favour. I mean, it's 900 to 4.
Oh, right.
That's not necessarily the view of everybody. It'd be interesting to have a Facebook page saying, let's build on the Downs.
Yeah.
Why
See
not?
how many people sign up.
That's democracy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's democracy.
I hear it's coming to the United
No, that's good on
Kingdom.
YouTube. Thanks for that. Well, it's all wrapping up now. The stakes are being pulled out. Everyone's seen how big and messy this place is going to be. Feared violence never took place. Hundreds of protesters didn't come down and throw petrol bombs and police cars. It all passed off really peacefully. And everybody who was here was quite surprised actually by how big the place was going to be. But there it is. If it takes place, well, I'll come down here in a year or two's time when the fish restaurant is built and show you what it looks like. If it doesn't take place, I'll come down in a year or two's time and show you the photographs of what it looks like now. Thank you for watching.